Okay, ni hao. Hello and welcome everyone to our NSLI virtual event, One Day in the Life in Taiwan. Thank you all so much for joining us today. We're really excited to be hearing from students on the National Security Language Initiative for Youth, or NSLI program in Taiwan today, and connecting them with two classrooms studying Chinese here in the U.S. During this virtual event, the NSLI students will present about various topics in relation to the theme of One Day in the Life in Taiwan, including what it's like to live with a host family, attend classes, learning Chinese abroad in Taiwan, getting around the city of Kaohsiung where they're living and studying, and what Taiwanese cuisine is like. These topics were chosen to give students in the U.S. an inside view into the experiences of NSLI students in Taiwan, while serving as a way for them and the NSLI students to interact in Chinese. The NSLI students will be sharing their own multimedia, photos and videos as they discuss their One Day in the Life in Taiwan topics. And I just wanted to give everyone a quick reminder that again, the microphone, it only can be on for one person at a time or one computer at a time. Otherwise, we'll hear a lot of echoing. So if you can be sure to turn yours off when you're not using it just by clicking on it so it's not green, we'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'll hand it over to Will now, who will tell you about what will happen during this virtual event.
Hi everyone and welcome. Will Stewart here. I am a program coordinator at Iron USA for the NSLI program. We would like to give you a brief overview of what will be happening during this virtual event. First, we will ask student representatives from each of the classrooms in the U.S. to take a turn introducing their classes. Then the NSLI students will take turns presenting. Each of them will introduce themselves at the start of their presentations as well. So following this, time allowing, we moderators will ask the NSLI students a panel question to which 2 or 3 of them will respond. After this, each of the classrooms in the U.S. will also have a chance to take turns asking NSLI students questions. During the presentations, the chat box will be open for any comments or questions, and we encourage lots of dialogue, including in Chinese. We'll monitor the questions so that if students are not able to answer them during their presentations, they can answer them during the Q&A as well. So everyone will do their best to answer the questions in the chat box, but we also have time during that Q&A. So I will hand it back to Nicole now, and we are looking forward to a great session. Thank you.
Thank you, Will. So first, we'd like to give a warm welcome to both of the schools in the U.S. With students joining us today. And those are McKinley Technology High School in Washington, D.C., and Marble Hill School for International Studies in the Bronx, New York. Of course, we also have our 4 NSLI students, presenting today, and they are Alex, Olivia, Brayton, and Laurel. So I'm going to hand it back to Will now for the introductions from our school.
Hi, I'd like to hand it over to the classroom from McKinley Technology High School so they can introduce themselves.
Would you like to just say hello and introduce yourselves in Chinese? And just if you want to share anything about your class, we'd love to hear it.
你好，我叫 Carla.
Oh,
that's us. Did you hear? Did you?
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you all so much. It's great to see you guys, and we're excited to share with you and speak together in Chinese. So we'll now turn it to Marble Hill to also introduce themselves.
OK， 好，Mahogany，给我们介绍一下。你好，我叫 Mahogany， 我在 Marble Hill 高中上学。Marble Hill 是我们的学校。Marble Hill 学校在纽约长的 Bronx。我们念11年级，我们现在都在 Marble Hill。我们在这个学校都得穿校服。在 Marble Hill， 我们每个星期上4天的课。第5天是艺术和 community service 课。我们学2年 年班的中文。在中文课，我们学写拼音和汉字，我们很高兴认识你们。
Okay, thank you so much, Mahogany. That was wonderful. Great to hear all the Chinese. Yes, we can give her a round of applause. Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much to both classes for joining us today. It's really great to have you all, and we hope you enjoy our NSLI students' presentations. We'll now hand it over to our first student, Alex, who will be speaking about host family life. And if I can just remind you all to now please turn off your mics by clicking again on the little mic at the top center of your screen. We'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we'll look forward to your questions, which you can, again, type into the chat box throughout the event. Thank you. And I'll hand it over now to Alex.
大家好，我的名字是Alex Carol Cabanes。我的名字是 Alex Carol Cabanes， 我的中文名字是王尼阿里。我是华盛顿 DC。我是美国人，也是西班牙人，我很高兴认识你们。Hi everyone, my name is Alex. My Chinese name is Wang Yali. I'm from DC. My high school is Woodrow Wilson High School. I just graduated last year. And I'm just very glad to meet you all and hopefully like get you interested in doing something like what we're doing here in Taiwan. 好了，这个是我的接待家庭，在我的接待家庭有我的接待弟弟，我的爸爸，我的姐姐和还有我的妈妈，他们的名字是王泰群、汪汪、汪清芳和汪海伦。So this is my host family. In my host family, there's I have a younger host brother, a host dad, host sister, and a host mom. And their names are their English names are Tarzan, Tony, Linda, and Helen. They're very awesome people. 好，我的家，所以这个照片是我的房间，在我的房间我有很多的东西我有一个很舒服的床，也有桌子，也有椅子，也有冷气。So this picture right here is my room. I'm in it right now. I have a desk, a chair, an awesome, very super comfortable bed, an AC unit. You can also see I have some stuffed animals, a little poster that my host family made. And this is pretty much how all of the houses that like all of the students here have, more or less. I mean, obviously different host families mean different houses, but this is pretty much, well, this is my room and this is pretty much what everybody has, more or less. 我的家附近的捷运站也附近的大学，去到万早大学我们要上公共汽车还是捷运。So my house happens to be very close to the subway stop and to the college that we go to, Wenzhou. And to go to Wenzhou, we all either usually take the bus, metro. Well, 我平常走路 I often walk because it's so close. Obviously, so not everyone is as close to the school as I am. So you know, people go their own ways. People take bus often. Other students take the subway. Both are very convenient, very awesome. 很厉害。好，在我们的接待家，我们做很多的东西。我们吃早餐，我们吃晚饭，我们睡觉，做功课，实践中文和还有我们玩。 在我们的接待家庭跟我们的真的家庭，我们做一样的东西。So, at here in Taiwan, in our host house, or like host, the place that we're staying, we do pretty much the same things that you do in the U.S. Um, in your own house. You eat meals there, you sleep, you do your homework, you hang out with your family. Except here, obviously, you do all of that in Chinese, which is awesome, and it allows you to practice your Chinese, and just gives you a whole perspective on the language that normal class setting just doesn't give you. 好了，Olivia 说，so next it's Olivia's turn to present. So go ahead, Olivia. Thank you, everyone. 再见，拜拜。
大家好，我是 Olivia，我中文名字是 Korea，我的家乡是滨州。So, hello, my name is Olivia. I just graduated high school last year, and I'm from Pennsylvania. 我们每天都去晚早倒水。我们都不一样的课，可是我们都很喜欢我的课。We all go to Wenzo Dashway every day. And we all in different classes, but we all really like our classes. 我们的同学都也是外国人，可是平常我的同学比较年老的，all of our classmates are also foreigners, and they are usually older than us. 平常我们每天有功课，真的，我的学校很像美国学校，也中文过中文课。We have lots of homework, and school is pretty similar to school in the U.S. We go to class and the same, and do work the same. 我们也去 Iron 的课，我们有3个 Iron 课，第一个是解画课，it's a project-based learning class. 我也有我第一个是中文的课，第3个是历史呀武术法课，所以我们觉得都很有趣，我们都喜欢。The other classes that we have 3 classes at IN. One of them is a Chinese language class, one of them is a project-based class, and another one is a history and calligraphy class. And we have different teachers for all 3, and we learn different things, and they're all very interesting. 我们一个星期一次下午在晚早有课，是一个课我们上了，所以我们可以说了什么我喜欢，有的人有网球课，有的人历史，文化课。所以我们都说了什么我们喜欢，这个课比较好，因为我们有台湾同学，所以我们可以跟我的台湾朋友学中文呀，交台湾朋友。 we have an afternoon class at Wenzhou where we can, all of our classmates are Taiwanese students, and therefore, obviously, we really can speak Chinese to them because obviously they're fluent and they can help us practice our Chinese. And so it's very great to be in an actual class with Taiwanese students, and it's great for making Taiwanese friends. 我们都也帮我们的同学考前的复习we help each other always and help study and practice together. It's a great way to study ourselves and help others. 我们学习我们的中文，因为如果我要买东西，我们跟台湾人得说，所以我要买去一个地方，我说跟台湾人，我们用中文，我们有很多机会学习中文。We have lots of opportunities to practice our Chinese. We want to buy things, do something outside, like around Taiwan. We often talk Chinese and use Chinese with Taiwanese people. So it's very useful and helpful to practice everywhere. It's very easy. It really helps. 常常我的家长跟我们说话。学习的事情，我的觉得家庭很好有用，因为我们可以分享生活经验，所以we can share like life stories and other like little things. We can still like culture and ideas. It's really fun to talk to your host family. You learn so much just from talking to other people, and they also help you so much with your Chinese. So it's a great way to even just practice what you learn that day and reinforce everything that you like learn in class, and just a great way to have a family. 台湾的老师都很客气，所以他们都也想要很客气的学生。因为台湾老师真的客气，不要说如果你要东西不好，他们不说，他们只修，所以我们得很乖，也很礼貌。Taiwanese teachers are really polite and they expect their students to be polite. They don't usually say if someone's acting out or doing something, they expect everyone to behave, and they're too polite to yell at you. So they expect, and you kind of have to be respectful. Probably best. Yeah. 谢谢。下位是Laurel, I think. 谢谢大家。
Thank you so much, Olivia. And now I think we'll be hearing from Brayton when you're ready, Brayton. Thank you.
Alrighty, hello, can you guys see me? Alrighty, I'll take that as a yes. 所以，我要介绍你们高雄的公共交通。Let's give it a shot. It's basically this is Kaohsiung's public transportation. 所以，你可以看在那个小 token，是一个单程票。This is a single journey token. 所以，你们知道地铁吗？你们知道地铁是什么？Yeah, it's the MRT, like New York City's MTA. Yeah, subway, perfect. Yeah, so they call in Kaohsiung they don't call it the Ditie like they would in mainland China. They call it the Jieyun. So super awesome. Jieyun 是非常非常方便。在这个右边是一个捷运站。高雄的捷运站都很漂亮。很这高雄有很多站都很近。好的。Alrighty，所以这是高雄的捷运地图。所以你可以看高雄的线，一个红线和那个线是北和南，和一个巨线还是橙色的线。这个线是东西。Um, 所以在 where these two lines connect，是 Formosa Boulevard 还是美丽岛？美丽岛是高雄的最漂亮的捷运站。非常非常漂亮。如果你看这个卡在右边，是 iPass。iPass 是那个捷运卡。这个卡有很多的不一样的 uses。你可以用这个卡。我的数据。谢谢 Nicole。好，OK，谢谢，It's back。你可以用这个卡。哦，好，可以用这个卡。去做捷运，还是在 7-Eleven 买很多的东西。然后这是一个太阳动的船。So this is a solar powered boat in Kaohsiung。这条河叫爱河。So this is the Love River。很久以前这条河是非常非常臭的。可是现在这条河是冰冰凉凉的。非常漂亮。所以next slide。Alrighty，这是高雄的公共汽车还是公车。在高雄公车都非常方便。都很快，因为有很多的不一样的路。So the buses are super convenient. I love them. They're awesome. It's a great way of getting around the city. 他们也很便宜。yeah，做得很好，做得不错。所以这个右边的照片。高雄的渡船。it's the ferry。高雄的海边的旁边有一小岛。这小岛的名字是Cuisine。So there's a small island by Kaohsiung called Cuisine。然后这个渡船去 Cuisine，然后回来。是一个城市7分钟差不多。So one trip is about 7 minutes more or less. Yeah，非常非常好玩。好的。这是我的最喜欢的交通。上个星期上个周末我坐这种火车。这种火车叫高铁。也是在大陆叫高速火车。一个高速火车是high speed rail。在1个小时可以开300公里每个小时差不多。So this train can go up to 180 miles an hour, which is super fun. I just took it this past weekend, and looking out the window, going 180 miles an hour is super. So another thing to really enjoy about Taiwan. 你们看不看这个New Zoing Station 吗？你们看得懂吗？看得到？Alright, yeah. 这个火车站 是在我的家里的附近，在左营市处。这个站有三种交通，第一种是捷运，第二种是高铁，然后第三种是是平常的火车，就是高铁里面。结束了，谢谢大家。Thanks, guys. Oh, I see you have a question. How does it feel going on the train that fast? Super cool. It's crazy. When you look at the tracks next to you, it kind of looks like a strobe light. Everything's just flashing as it's faster than your brain can really comprehend. So, it's a really good time. Alrighty. Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
Brayton. Jay.
谢谢。
We'll be hearing from Laurel next about Taiwanese cuisine. Thank you.
OK, cool. 大家好，我叫 Laurel，我的中文名字叫苗丽兰。现在让我介绍一下台湾的食物。So now I'm going to introduce a bit about Taiwanese cuisine. So first of all, 美国菜跟台湾菜，我觉得有很多不一样的地方。例如说，有时候台湾菜，比较油腻。然后you guys
Hey, sorry to jump in, Laurel. If you're able to turn on, I think it's coming on now. Yep, there you are.
Hi, can you hear me? Okay, cool. OK，大家好，我叫罗荣，我的中文名字叫苗丽兰，现在我要介绍一下台湾的菜。I'm gonna introduce Taiwanese cuisine. Firstly, I don't know if you guys heard me. I said 美国菜跟台湾菜有很多不一样的地方。例如说台湾的菜，有时候比较油腻。So Taiwanese food can be sometimes a little bit greasy, a little bit more oily than what you're used to. 还有因为台湾是一个海岛，是一个岛国。台湾人常常吃海鲜。So obviously, since Taiwan is an island, there's tons of seafood everywhere in Taiwan. Everywhere you go, at the night markets, every restaurant has some sort of seafood. 台湾人喜欢吃鱼，也会吃虾子，they eat fish, shrimp, 蛤蜊 clams. They love oysters. 然后台湾的主食是米饭。The staple food is rice. 但是他们还会吃水饺water boiled dumplings. 干面和汤面. And they also love to eat dry noodles, which we get pretty often, and soup noodles, which they have basically everywhere. 中餐平常去玩早的附近吃水饺和锅贴，还有汤面、卤肉饭或汉堡。So on a typical day, we have for lunch. We also get a stipend that's pretty good for lunch, especially because food here in Taiwan is usually really cheap, especially compared to like DC or New York prices. So I'd say probably 2 or 3 times a week we go to a dumpling shop that's right by, and every dumpling is something crazy like 4 kwai or 5 kwai, which is I'm not sure how much it is, but a very small amount of money. And then we also like to get soup noodles. And then sometimes we go to like a burger shop. We like to get their chicken burgers, which are popular, or like fried fish, or even just like a regular beef hamburger. Okay, we can go to the next slide now. Oh, and if you see this picture on the left, this is a famous Taiwanese restaurant called Ding Tai Fung, which is famous for their xiaolongbao, which is a type of soup noodle, and they're amazing. They're little tiny dumplings, and when you bite into there's really hot soup inside, and you like carefully drink the soup. Oh, actually, you're supposed to eat it all in one bite, and it kind of just like explodes in your mouth, and it's perfect. Okay, and then on this next slide, 台湾有名的菜。So Taiwan has a lot of famous dishes, which include 包括牛肉面. In the bottom right, this is beef noodle soup, which is super popular. People kind of compete as to see who has the best beef noodle soup recipe, which is kind of like a badge of honor. Also tofu, which is stinky tofu. Stinky tofu, you can smell it from a mile away. Very popular. 麻辣火锅, spicy hot pot, 卤肉饭, braised meat rice, and then 蚵仔煎, a kind of fried oyster and egg omelet that's really popular at the night markets. 还有台湾有很多种的餐厅，比如说有日式，粤式、韩式、美式、意式，很多西式的餐厅。台湾人也喜欢吃到饱的餐厅。So in Taiwan, you can basically find any kind of food from around the world that you want to eat. There are tons of Japanese style restaurants, which you can find ramen. There's some amazing ramen here. Some sushi restaurants. We've been to some of the conveyor belt sushi restaurants. I don't know if you guys like those. Those are fun. Vietnamese style, Korean. If you look at this picture in the middle, that's us at a Korean restaurant in probably like our second week on the program, and I think Alex just decided to be brave and order something random. He got this. Chinese people are really into like DIY projects or like do-it-yourself things, and I think this kind of translates into their food with things like hot pot, which is like a giant. You have your own burner and a giant bowl of soup, giant pot, and then you just add your own ingredients and choose what you want to eat, and kind of add your own spices, your own sauces. So it's really awesome. And this is kind of like a Korean style do-it-yourself Korean barbecue. And then this picture on the right is a Japanese style meal. I don't know if my PowerPoint. Okay, a Japanese style meal. They like to do like complete meals that comes with your dishes, your side dishes. Like there's the edamame, boiled egg, and a little dessert on the side. And then the top right picture, this is kind of like a typical seafood noodle dish that we got around our school. Okay, we can go to the next slide now. Okay, night markets. 所以高雄有我觉得有两个主要的夜市。So 高雄 has two main night markets. 一个是六合夜市，另外一个是夜市。So there are two main night markets in Kaohsiung. One of them is called 六合, and it's kind of known as the tourist night market, which kind of means that there's like tons of mainland Chinese people there. But the locals really prefer to go to Ruifang night market, which is a little crazier. You can see in the bottom right of the screen that's Ruifang. It's kind of maze-like, labyrinthine, and very crowded. On the left, bottom left, you guys can see that. That's 六合, the one that's more popular with the Chinese tourists. You have to be careful there because we've heard that if they think you're a tourist, they can jack up the prices a little bit. So it's a good opportunity to practice your Chinese. It's also just like one very long, wide road. It's a lot less, I think, chaotic than Ruifang, which is where the locals like to go. 所以这两个地方有的环境不太一样，那是他们两个都有很多很多的摊子，在那边我喜欢吃，在那边我喜欢炸鱿鱼，还有甜不辣。At the night markets, there are tons of super popular deep fried food, so you could basically find any kind of deep fried seafood that you want. If you like seafood, we all love they sell these giant deep fried squids on a stick, and then they cut it up. You get a little paper bag and a toothpick, and you can walk along the street and eat your deep fried squid. And then tianbula, which is a kind of like sweet, kind of flavored fish cake. And then at night markets, you can always find chou doufu, which is like 五错不在 everywhere. There's no place that you can't find stinky tofu. Also, 你也可以说夜市是人山人海，所以你需要小心一点。然后吃饱以后，你可以去玩夜市的游戏。So after you're full, you can stop by one of the arcade games. They have a ton of, oh, not arcade games, more like a carnival game. Ring tosses or dart throwing, which are really fun. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is my favorite part. 所以这是一些台湾的甜点. So these are a few Taiwanese desserts. Very popular. They're called shaved ice. My favorite is 芒果冰, which is mango shaved ice. It has this wonderful 口感, 很特别的口感, a very cool texture. It's not what you think of typically as shaved ice. It has a much finer texture and it melts in your mouth. 怎么说？入口即化. It melts in your mouth, and then they put a scoop of ice cream on top. And then for like mango flavor, slices of fresh. And they have tons of great flavors. Like in the middle here is 珍珠奶茶 冰. So bubble tea flavored shaved ice. This little bowl right here has hot tapioca bubbles that you can put into your shaved ice. And then on the top we have 香蕉和巧克力 chocolate and banana, which was awesome. And then the bottom right is like a mixed fruit one. 然后在台湾饮料店很流行，很夯，很红。Drink shops are really popular here. Taiwan 是珍珠奶茶的家乡. Taiwan is the hometown of the birth of 珍珠奶茶 bubble tea. And all the drink shops are really cool because you can personalize your drink. 比如说，你可以告诉店员你要多少冰块，你要多少糖，要加什么东西. You can tell them exactly how much sugar you want, how much ice you want, and then what kind of fillings you want, like the jellies or the bubbles. 然后最后我建议你们都来台湾尝一尝水花冰，特别芒果冰，因为是台湾最好的东西。So my last piece of advice is for all of you to come to Taiwan and try some mango shaved ice because it's the best thing ever. Thanks, guys.
Okay, Jen in McKinley High School, if you have any questions, you can turn on your mic and go ahead and ask a question to our NSLI students. Ni hao, thank you. If you'd like to ask your question, if you're more comfortable in English, that's totally fine too. So any question you might have for our students, I know they'd be very happy to answer for you.
How long have you been learning Chinese?
Okay, thank you for that question. And I'm actually going to ask all of our NSLI students to turn their webcams back on so we can see all your wonderful faces. And whoever would like to start and can go first. Thanks, everyone.
I guess I can start. I've been learning Chinese for 3 years. You don't include my time in Taiwan since the start of the school year. Yeah, it's been going on pretty well. First couple of, I think the first 2 years was mostly an experiment. But it was really fun because we just started the Chinese program in our county. So I'm trying to figure some stuff out, moving around classes, changing situations and everything. But yeah, right around 3 years or so.
years.
I've been studying for 4 years, but I wasn't a great student. So like Brayden and Olivia's Chinese is actually like way better than mine. But
No.
I really liked it. So like that's why I decided to come to Taiwan. And you guys should too.
Okay, thank you
How
so
long
much.
have you? How was your experience in Taiwan? Awesome. Super cool country. When you get here, you'll find out that a lot of stuff is way more similar to America than you could have thought. There's a lot of stuff that's very different. There's a lot of stuff that's pretty similar. Around every turn, there's adventure, new ways of seeing the world. It's really opened up my eyes to really, the way that a ton of people live over here. It's awesome. So it's been a huge eye opener. Great, enjoying every day of it.
Thanks, Brayton. And I know some of you weren't able to hear too well. I think you had asked, what's your experience been like in Taiwan? And if you guys want to share maybe a highlight that you've had, that would be awesome.
I think the highlight is probably with my host family and just talking with them and practicing my Chinese with my host family. So,
Yeah, it's definitely what Brayden said. It's definitely like nothing that I've ever experienced before. I mean, it's a completely different country. It has awesome things. It has not so great things like cho tofu, but it's definitely an amazing experience. I'm definitely super glad I did do it. Learning Chinese so much faster than I did back in the U.S. just from taking classes. I love my host family. It's great. One specific moment, like the highlight of my trip so far was probably around like the first week. Um, I like I was just playing guitar in the living room, and my host brother, this little like 11-year-old little mischievous little kid, came over with his ukulele and he started playing with me. And at that time, like we could barely communicate at all, but we were still, sort of like managing to play similar songs and singing along, and it was awesome. Just you don't have that like there's still that language barrier, but you can still connect like on so many different levels with people who are from the other side of the world. It's really like it's an amazing thing. Awesome.
Thank you so much, Alex, for sharing that with us. And we're going to share a little bit, some resources for you all. If you're interested in applying, we definitely encourage you. So we'll share some of that in just a couple minutes. But we'd love to hear a question now from Marble Hill. So you guys can turn on your mic when you're ready. And if you want to try in Chinese, that would be great too. But go ahead when you're ready.
是不是很难适应台湾的生活？你住的习惯吗？吃的习惯吗？
Okay, thank you so much for your question. NSLI students, would anyone you like to give it a try and answer? If you, didn't quite understand, we can help. But Brayton, looks like you're.
Alrighty，台湾的生活很好玩，每个东西都很轻松，很每个事情很舒服，我觉得台湾的生活比美国的生活难一点，嗯，每个人都很热情，你的老师们真的要帮你学中文，Yeah, I mean, the lifestyle in Taiwan is super awesome. It's very comfortable, very relaxing, a little bit slower than America. Everybody's really nice and warm-hearted, and like all your teachers really want to help you succeed and learn Chinese. So it's an awesome time.
Thank you, Brayton. If one more of you wants to answer, you can go ahead, and then we'll have to actually 9 o'clock here, I think 10 o'clock there. So one more want to answer?
Yeah, sorry. I have to clarify that on the way out. And then tomorrow, come to.
Okay, I think Brayton said it really well, so we'll leave it at that. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and we'll be sharing NSLI resources, including websites that will be really helpful for all of you if you're interested in the NSLI program with your teachers. So they'll definitely share that with you after this. But we wanted to just thank you all for joining us. A huge heartfelt thank you to all our NSLI students for doing such an excellent job sharing about their lives there in Taiwan with us and speaking in Chinese. It's really cool to be hearing you all, how much Chinese you've learned so far in just a couple of months that you've been there, and definitely inspiring. And all of you here in the U.S., the Chinese you've spoken, it's really exciting to hear as well. And, we wish you all the best with your learning, with your language learning. And definitely hope you think about opportunities like the NSLI program. So thank you again. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be posting the recording of this session on the NSLI Interactive website, which we'll share with all of you so you can go back and listen to it again. And check out other stories in multimedia by our NSLI students in Taiwan and all around the world. So thank you so much. And good luck again with your language learning. Thank you, and goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Can all, say goodbye in Chinese if you'd like, and wave into the camera.
Bye.
再见。
再见。
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
再见. Yeah. No, yeah, no, this is students studying Chinese in Taiwan.